I'm just repeating back to a new Crash Bandicoot stream. And yeah, chilling stream. And if you haven't seen the last one, definitely go and check it out. And we're back chilling with some more Crash Warp on the Insane Trilogy. So hopefully everybody's week is going very well. Again, crazy to believe that tomorrow will be the last day of April of 2026. Like, how did that happen? That is what I want to know. How did that even happen? Us getting to the end of April of 2026. That is what I want to know. Well, we're dead because we got eaten by a shark here. Yeah, seriously, that's what I want to know. How did we end up getting, you know, what it really feels like that we just started 2026, which, yeah, it really still does feel like we just did start a new year. And now we are just about in the 5th month, almost in the 5th month. By Friday, we'll be in May of 2026. That is certainly some hard to actually believe, though. Most definitely. Like, this year, 2026 really needs to slow down a bit. That's all I'm saying. 2026 really does need to slow down a bit. Because before you know it, we're going to be into summertime. Right? Before you know it, we're going to be into summer of 2026. So yeah, this year does need to slow down a bit. It's going a bit too fast. Going a bit too fast, I will say. Of course, I would have got that destroyed. And yeah, what do y'all think of how Toy Story 5 is going to be rated PG instead of, G, right? Rated G, like the other 4 movies. That is quite interesting, I would say. That is definitely very, very interesting how this movie is going to be rated PG. I'm definitely curious. Obviously, I'm going to be watching it either way, but I am curious to see when it comes to why exactly. Most definitely. Very, very curious about that. Most definitely curious. Definitely curious, though. For sure. Go ahead and, of course, get the relic. Yeah, not this week's edition, Pizza Thursday edition on Ratchet and Clank 2, but next week's we'll be completing the second Ratchet and Clank on the Pizza Thursday series. Crazy to believe that, right? So we're almost on to the third game. Very, very crazy. Of course I would have gotten hit there. I mean, this level does provide a lot of Aku-Akus, though. Alright, it does provide a lot of Aku-Akus. I can say at least. Yeah, of course I would have gotten hit there. Of course I would have gotten hit there. I mean, I could have seen that from a mile away, to be honest. I definitely should have been able to see from a mile away. I mean, there's a reason why there's plenty of Aku-Akus, though, on doing the relic here. There's a reasoning why there is. There's a pretty big reason why. Still got platinum either way, though. I'm definitely happy with that. And tomorrow we will be beginning my first time playing and my walkthrough on Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which I am very excited for. I can most definitely tell you. Which, yeah, I have already made the first part on the walkthrough as well. I've already made the first part on it. Which, of course, will be tomorrow. Crazy, crazy to think, though, that we are about to begin the final Ratchet and Clank game that is currently, still to be released when it comes to my first time playing on the series. This series is definitely up there with like my other favorite franchises. Most definitely. Like with Crash, Spyro, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Jak and Daxter, Minecraft. You know, all the games that I do, that I love, it is definitely up there. Most definitely. Might as well go ahead and get that TNT, why not? Might as well go ahead and get that TNT. I mean, at the same time, I don't know why I'm getting the TNT, since once we get the purple gem, we're just going to be doing a death abuse in order to, you know, get back to the main path. So yeah, there was really no need to get that TNT. Yeah, there's really no need getting that TNT right now. No need at all to be getting it. There you go. See? Just like that. We're just gonna do that just so we can get back on the main path. Just so we can get back on the main path. It was certainly storming last night. That's all I can definitely say. Like, man, it most certainly was last night. Very loud too, it was. There you go. Let's see, how many do we have? 8. Okay. Got 8 relics.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
Again, we already did hot cocoa, so we're all good here just to do road crest like normal to get the gem and crystal and also the relic. And of course I would have hit that. Like, of course. And of course I would have missed the crate as well. Yeah, that's already a fail. That's most certain. Once I hit that police car, I knew that was me. That was definitely a fail for sure. Like, I just knew the second I hit that police car, I ran into it. I just knew the second I ran into it. And last night, I also, well, this is obviously off screen that I did, but I baited into the Ratchet and Clank into the Nexus on challenge mode. So that's another one I can mark off the list when it comes to the Ratchet and Clank games on challenge mode. Definitely a really cool one, I would say, when it comes to challenge mode. I would definitely say for sure that Into the Nexus was. That was better. That was way better. Once again, just wait. Just wait for the cars to go ahead and go. Yeah, it's always better just to let the other racers go and then do the whole time trial. And of course, obviously, you're gonna be catching back up to them either way, obviously. But it's really just, again, when it comes to the beginning, just to go ahead and let them go in front, go ahead. Especially when it comes to, like, the first level, the first motorcycle level, Hog Ride. like, yeah, that one for especially, where it's definitely best that you do just let them go in front, especially when it comes to getting the platinum relic, where again you have to keep that whole boost, throughout the whole race. Thankfully on here, which it would be pretty impossible. Not too sure about on the original, but I know on here it would be downright impossible to try to keep the boost throughout the whole thing. I mean, platinum on this one and orange asphalt isn't really that bad when it comes to the... And, of course, Area 51 also. Those ones are most certainly not bad. I can just most definitely say for sure. I mean, yeah, there's really no need getting the crates right now, since obviously we can't get all the crates until we have the yellow gem. So yeah, just really do the level like you normally would, except, you know, not being able to get all the crates here. That's pretty much all you're doing there. There you go. See? Just like that. Of course, we'll go back here.
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected
Go back and get the gems in Boneyard and Tomb Time.
Don't turn back. I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe.
Yeah, I might as well go ahead and go and get the gems from here, since we got the purple and red gems. Thankfully there's no death route in this level that we don't have to worry about. Yeah, so thankful for that. And yeah, we definitely could have waited, of course. We definitely could have waited until later on to do these, but I thought might as well just go ahead and get the... I mean, we are going to have to come back either way when it comes to the relics, of course, but, you know, for the gems, might as well go ahead and go and get them. Once again, thankfully there's no death route in this level. Of course, we'll go here first. Get rid of these monkeys, because you know they're gonna be an annoyance. You know that for sure. You just know that for sure. Yeah, now it's just heading back to the normal path. The normal route. It's not too difficult to get back to the normal route. It's definitely not all that complicated. There you go. That's the gems for tomb time. Yeah, boneyard. Gotta go and get the gem from the red route. Yeah, just need to go to the red route, red gem route. Since we got the red gem, we just need to go to there. I can just ignore these crates, since we already got the gem for getting the crates. Which, of course, we'll get that one, obviously. Ow. I mean, heck, that's why, again, we have the Akakos for that specific reason. To take the hits. Right? That's exactly why we have the Akakos, so we can take the hits to protect us from the damage. There we go. Now we got double header to do. These perfectly good chickens that they're holding, though, are being completely used in the wrong way. I would most certainly eat those chickens for sure that they're using. Like, give me that. Like, give me that, please. And yeah, also, you know, yesterday I made a 1203 revival episode on the whole Toy Story 5 being rated PG I talked about. Not the episode released today, but, you know, the last one. But yeah, what did y'all think of the one today? And that one as well. What'd y'all think of it? And I definitely wanted to go back and re-look at that Unhinged movie, which I definitely would not say it's not a bad movie, but at the same time, it's not one of my favorites either, especially when it comes to R-rated movies. There's definitely way better movies that were R-rated that I watched that I enjoyed a lot more. I definitely would not say that movie was terrible, per se. Like I said, definitely not one of my personal favorites. I thought it was pretty good, though. Right, not the best movie, of course, obviously. But, yeah. Thought it was pretty good for what it was. Definitely. For what it was, definitely. Most definitely. Now we got in trophy.
You little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time, you've done it. Now you're on my time, you little skunk. Give me the crystals.
Yeah, this fight is definitely a really good one of N trophies, but I'll always definitely love the one on Cross 4 when it comes to my favorite fights with N trophy. Definitely will be in Cross 4, most definitely. But definitely love this one too, with it being the first fight with N trophy in the series on the third game.
But yours soon will be too.
See ya in trophy.
You insignificant morons. By defeating entropy, you have placed us all in grave danger.
Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
Bye-bye, Blamps. Definitely do love these plane levels, for sure. The plane levels, the motorcycle levels, I really love. Definitely not hard whatsoever. Of course, we'll go ahead and get the relic too. Just so we can go ahead and also get the yellow gem. Yeah, now we can go and do... Go and get the yellow gem. Yeah, missed that jump. It's all fine though. I could have... Sometimes I can never predict where I'm going to land, because I seriously thought I was going to land right where that enemy would have, you know, put me inside of the bottle or whatever it is that he would normally do, like he's a genie. I'm pretty sure that enemy is supposed to be like a genie or something. Hang on. Look, the Wumpa Fruit is still on him. He's still purple. There you go. I wiped it off of him. I wiped it off him. Yeah, now we can actually... Which, you know what? I might as well, before we actually do Dynamite, might as well go ahead into the yellow gem route, right? Go into the yellow gem. And, you know, go to that secret level with Baby T. Dadgummit. But yeah, go ahead and go to that secret level with Baby T. Yeah, again, might as well. I mean, we're gonna have to go back to the yellow gem route anyway, obviously for the crates and stuff, but when it comes to doing the whole secret level, yeah, I'm gonna go and do that first. And again, making sure we do not have an Aku Aku with us, because we can't enter the secret level with Aku Aku. because we're obviously going to have to get taken away by a pterodactyl. And then, not that one, but this one. Nope. Nope. Dang it. Yeah, I messed up there. I messed up there. It's not the second pterodactyl. It's the next one. There we go. Yeah, it's that pterodactyl. And again, might as well, as people would, as the old saying goes, kill two birds with one stone. Right? I know it's something like that. The whole kill two birds with one stone. Might as well go ahead and do. And I always do. And what I mean by that is I always like to get the gem and the relic at the same time when it comes to this level. I mean, might as well, right? There's really no point coming back to this level for the relic when obviously the gem is on the way there. So yeah, there's really no point. There's really no point on coming back to this level to get one thing and not go back to get the other. Because again, the gem is literally right where the exit is, where you leave the level. So yeah, might as well get the relic while you're there. Might as well. Now we can go and actually do dynamite. I mean, we're going to have to come back to this level again when it comes to doing the relic a bit later on. Once I have the speed suits. And before we go to the yellow gem route, I'm going to first of all go here and take out what I can on the normal route leading up to where the end of the yellow gem will actually take us back to on the main path. I'm going to come back for that checkpoint. I just want to go ahead and, yeah, get what we need there. There we go. Got a checkpoint. There we go. Again, it's always very scary when going back, right? When having to go backwards instead of going forward. And this time, obviously, we can just avoid the pterodactyl that we got taken away from before, or taken away by before. We can just avoid it now, since we already did the secret level. We can just go and avoid the pterodactyl. and take this normal route like normal. Take this route like normal. I'll definitely get those extra men, for sure. You know I'm not going to leave those behind. And now we can take the rest of the route like normal. We can take the rest of the route like normal. There actually was going to be a stream yesterday, but again, it was, again, storming pretty much a lot yesterday as well. So, that's why I decided just wait till today. So yeah, I can just tell y'all that. There you go. Dynamite completed. Until I do the relic, obviously. Tell no tales. Go ahead and do this level. Got hit by a cannonball. Like, of course I would get hit by the cannonball there. Had some good hamburger helper last night. It was Stroganoff, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was some Stroganoff hamburger helper. Do whatever you do, shark. Right, tell that shark do whatever it wants to do. Yeah, go ahead and get those. get those extra men. There you go.
So, Crash Bandicoot will meet again. Ooga Ooga and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
Which I don't know why I just broke those crates, since obviously we can't get the crates right now. I always tend to do that for some reason. For real. Like we can only do kind of like dynamite right now and just get the crystal. We can go and get the crystal first. Yeah, get the crystal. Since that's really all we're coming for right now. Just getting the crystal. Yeah, I realized I didn't go to get the relic and Tell No Tales. Yeah, that was obviously on purpose there. avoid the shark this time. Did not get hit by the shark this time. Oh, I thought I was going to get hit there. Luckily I didn't though. I sure for sure thought I was going to get hit there. Thankfully I did not though. There we go. But yeah, that'll conclude this stream. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give on the beginning channel to make something new. Like another thing. Catch you next one.